Hi everyone, welcome to another video of mine. Today I will be taking you on a walk along Little Collins Street in the Melbourne Central Business District. Little Collins Street may be little by name, but this stretch of road packs a serious punch when it comes to character. It's where old world charm meets boutique fashion, espresso culture brushes shoulders with high finance, and history whispers between sandstone walls. So let's grab a coffee and take a walk down this marvelous street. Let's rewind about 180 years. It's the early 1840s and Melbourne is still young. Not quite the global city we know today. Surveyor Robert Hoddle just laid out what's now called the Hoddle Grid, a neat and tidy system of streets that shapes the heart of Melbourne's central business district. Collins Street was already a central artery, but tucked just to the north of it was a narrower, quieter cousin, Little Collins Street. At first, it served as a service lane, a back lane where stables were kept, goods were unloaded, and the less glamorous business of the city unfolded behind the scenes. But over time, that began to change. By the late 19th century, Melbourne had earned the nickname Marvelous Melbourne, thanks to the gold rush wealth flowing into the city. Grand architecture popped up everywhere, and Little Collins Street, while modest in wealth, didn't miss out on the action. You still see that the influence in the historic buildings that line the street today, from red brick facades to Art Deco accents, many tucked away between modern glass towers. Little Collins Street is a place where you don't just walk, you notice. Look up and you'll see the beautifully preserved facades, each with its own story. Like the Mitre Tavern, which is nestled on Bank Place, believed to be Melbourne's oldest building in use, dating back to the 1830s. It's not technically on Little Collins Street, but you can duck in via a quick detour. Further east, the stretch between Swanston and Exhibition Street, which was coming up soon, is full of boutique hotels and high-end retailers housed in buildings that feel like they could be in Paris or New York. There's a kind of old world charm here. It is not as brash as Burke Street or a straight face as Collins Street. It is quieter, more intimate. This is the kind of street where you find a tailor who's been there for 30 years, or a jeweler who still does everything by hand. And of course, there's plenty of laneways that branch off Little Collins Street. Melbourne is famous for its laneways, and Little Collins Street connects to some of the best of them: Howie Place, Bank Place, Causeway Lane. Each one with a mini world of espresso machines hissing, jazz music drifting, and also chalkboard menus promising the best dosi in Melbourne, which by the way every cafe here seems to claim. Melbourne takes its coffee seriously, and you'll find great spots all over the city. Little Collins Street has a kind of quiet authority in the caffeine scene. There are quite a few wonderful cafes here, which I would highly recommend going. I can't decide which is the best one on the street, but there's so many good places to have coffee and a nice snack as well. Let's see. So I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. So if you're into fashion, Little Collins Street has a reputation that rivals international streets. This is where you go for boutique shopping, Australian designers, imported labels, and menswear shoes that look more like private clubs and retail outlets. Today, Little Collins Street is many things. It is a passageway for people working business hours, a canvas for architects, a daily routine for baristas, bartenders, florists, stylists, and everyone in between. It is elegant without being loud and quiet without being dull. What makes it special is its ability to blend historic buildings that nestle beside sleek towers. There are plenty of people coming to visit Collins Street, and I would hardly recommend visiting here as well. Little Collins Street doesn't shout at whispers, and somehow you always want to lean in closer. I hope you're enjoying today's walk. I greatly appreciate everyone coming in. So today was a nice day that I went for a walk in the city. So hope everyone is actually enjoying it. So it's not too cold but not too warm either. So it is winter for us, and it is getting colder, and we are coming closer. So when this video will be released, we are past the winter solstice, so longer days, and I do like when the days are longer. So I believe that it gets longer by about a minute every day, and by the time it actually we get to notice that it's longer. It'll be roughly a month after the winter solstice. So that will be the summer solstice for the northern hemisphere. So while the northern hemisphere days get shorter, the southern hemisphere days get longer until the summer solstice in December. I hope everyone's actually having a nice day today. There is a place which I'll be showing you a little later on where I used to come and go for walks a lot. So, and this is tax-free discounts, tax-free opals for everyone. So please feel free to come there. So that's mainly for tourists who would like to come and buy some opals. So that's a nice place. Unfortunately, not a tourist, so I can't get a tax-free discount. So I know that when you go to the airport, there is like a GST refund, like it's goods and services tax refund, and I believe that you have to take your receipts and show them there, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. So, and I have seen quite a few people actually go there and get their money back. So, and that does help actually. So, as you can see, there are quite a number of restaurants and cafes here, and this is actually one of my favorite streets to walk in. It is a bit quieter than like the larger streets, like Collins Street, Burke Street, etc. Flinders Street. So it is actually quite a nice place. Honestly, I'm not sure why they decided to put little in front of the name. I believe that is because the street is narrower than the other streets, and this is only a one-way street rather than going both directions. So all the streets with little, like begin with little, that's one way in each direction. So one way rather than two way. So I will be actually crossing the road quite a lot, just to show you from different sides of the road rather than just having one side. I believe that's better to show you at least in the different parts of the street rather than showing one section. And I do walk like a bit fast, especially when I'm crossing streets, because I don't want to like walk when the green light is stopped. I just walk extra fast when I'm crossing the street. I hope everyone's having a nice day today. So I'll be doing few more street videos on the city streets. So there's a few more coming up. I have shot a few more videos, so just in the middle of editing them. So this is one, got another 2 more to go, and then I'll be shooting a few more videos after that. So it's in the city. And see, I've also been plane spotting as well, so please subscribe to my channel. It's called Leon's Aviation. I just do plane spotting. I also done flight photos, etc. I will be going plane spotting as well. In the future, I will be doing a lot more plane reviews specifically on the channel. I've done a few from at least now on, I'm doing flight reviews on my other channel. This will just be for general things. I'm hoping I can do food, like a restaurant review one day. But at the moment, just been doing a lot of short videos on food that I've been eating and coffee, etc. that I've been drinking. And I hope that you have actually enjoyed those shorts. So there are quite a lot of shorts, so hope you like them. I'm releasing them about once every 2 to 3 days. Just past a massage parlor, and let's see, that haven't been for massage for quite a while, so need to go for another one again. I actually find massage is very, very relaxing, so should go again. I had a massage while I was in Vietnam in January 2025, and I found it relaxing, so I will go for a massage again. Just not sure when. Just actually need to find the time to actually go. And let's see, depends when I'm free. And it is about around $100 plus. And I don't get any private health insurance rebates, so my coverage doesn't include massages. So let's see. I'll go one day just for a shoulder massage or full body massage. I did have a full body massage while I was in Vietnam. I just forgot how much it cost. Just over an hour, and I had some nice tea and fruits following the massage. And after that I had some banh mi. So that is the Galleria building, which is like one of the nicer buildings in Melbourne, one of the taller buildings. So I did go for coffee there after I shot the video, and the coffee is actually quite good. I used to go there more often when I was actually working in the city, just to the Galleria building and have coffee there. There's a nice cafe there and a nice food court. But it was quite a number of years since I have been in there. That was my first visit in a number of years, so it was quite nice to go back. There's a few different cafes and restaurants that are there now as compared to when I was actually working in the city, which was a few years ago, before the pandemic. So things have changed. So, anyway, let's see. There's a few more I think I did about 18,000 steps on that day. Actually need to improve a lot more. That is one campus of La Trobe University. I studied at La Trobe University. I did a Bachelor of Commerce and I finished that in 2010. So it was a nice thing, so quite a while ago. So it was actually, I really enjoyed it there. It was one of like a wonderful time. I actually stayed on campus as well, made a lot of good friends and met a lot of nice people as well. So I really enjoyed it. La Trobe University, the campus that I went to was in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. And I still, like, I have been back a couple of times since then, but it is a bit far away from where I live, so I don't go there as often. So it's been back to nostalgia about how it was. I was just saying earlier, I think I did about 17,000 steps when I shot this video, which is not that much actually, but I could do a lot better. I'm still aiming for 20,000 steps a day, which I have done in a few days, and that's my main aim. And I've also tied it in with getting frequent flyer points. So with Qantas frequent flyer points, there is the Qantas well-being app, and I've set the goal for 20,000 points, 20,000 steps. So every time I get to 20,000 steps, I get at least, I think, 1 or 0.5 frequent flyer points. So that will go towards my next trip somewhere. So just, let's see, my next trip or my next hotel stay, which will be fun. And I have actually used Qantas frequent flyer points in the past to book hotel in Japan actually. So that was 2 years ago when I last booked my hotel with frequent flyer points. It was called the Grand Rafu near Sapporo in Japan. So near a place called Kochan. So that's about 2 hours by train from Sapporo in Hokkaido. Nice place. There is a video on that hotel on my channel, so please check it out as well. I did a room tour, etc. In the winter time, it actually is a lot more expensive than when it's non-winter, because that is a peak period and quite a few people actually go there. I went in October 2023, so it wasn't that expensive. So I paid 50,000, I think roughly 50,000 frequent flyer points. But from what I've been told, from what I remember, from what I've been told, it's about over $500 a night Australian if you're staying in there during the peak times, like in winter. And it was just starting to snow back then, back in October 2023. So it was just before the snow season. So I saved quite a bit of money and points, which was good. But if you haven't been to Japan, I would highly recommend visiting. It is a wonderful place. And please check out my videos as well. I would greatly appreciate it. It would help a lot. So, and I will go back to Japan. Just not sure exactly when I'll go back. I've only been to Japan twice, 2019 and 2023. So I want to go there again. I want to go also go to Las Vegas, etc. and LA and other countries as well. Okay, I still haven't been to Europe, Africa or South America. So let's see. But I haven't even been to many places in Australia as well. So I like to travel. Just my mind is very, what's the word? Very undecided as to where to go. I want to go everywhere, but there's mainly the time and the money that I need to actually focus on, and I need to get leave as well from work. So let's see. I'd like to go everywhere, but it will have to be spread out over a few years rather than all at once. So I'm just looking forward to all my trips. I definitely want to go to the Olympics in LA. I think it's 2028, because for the first time ever, I believe, cricket is being played, and I am a big fan of cricket, and I do watch all the matches, including test matches, which can take 5 days. And there are 3 types of matches. The test matches, which is the original cricket type of cricket match, that's can go up to 5 days long. And then the second one is called one day matches. So maximum of 50 overs, which is 6 balls. And that roughly goes for 8 hours. Starts in the afternoon usually and goes up all night. And next one, which is going to be played at the Olympics, is called 2020, which is 20 overs per team, and it goes for a couple of hours, and it's high energy, high pace. So they score a lot of runs, etc. And I do watch 2020 a lot more than Test cricket on Monday. So Test cricket was like the original, then the one-day cricket came along, one-day matches. I believe that was started in the 1970s and then became popular after that. And then 2020 started, a few years, many years after that, and that also became very, very popular. I do watch the Indian Premier League as well as the Big Bash League, which is Australian teams playing in the 2020 matches, and the Indian Premier League is all the Indian teams playing. And I do watch those matches, etc. So I would love to go and see the cricket matches at the Olympics. So if you are going, you may see me then. But let's see, it's a few years away. But I am looking forward to that. Actually, I've never been to Olympics, and the closest one that's been to me was in Sydney in 2000. So, and I do remember watching it on TV as well. So that was actually quite enjoyable. So that was the second time that it was in Australia. The first one was in Melbourne in 1956. So, nearly 70 years ago. 69 years ago. And I have seen some clips of it on TV. Just a reminder as well, please don't forget to like and comment. And also, if you're new, please consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. So, as it's winter, it is raining quite a bit. So the day that I went, it was a sunny day. I just wanted to show you some buildings, etc. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope that everyone has a nice day. So please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. I'll see you in my next video, and have a wonderful day everyone. I'm just going to leave you with the remainder of the walk along the street. So please enjoy. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next one.